They swirl, they spin, they lash out with powerful winds, and they can wreak havoc wherever they go. But what exactly are cyclones and hurricanes? How do they form and why do they cause so much damage? First off, let's talk about what these twisters of awfulness actually are. Well, they're tropical cyclones, that's right. Both hurricanes and cyclones are types of tropical cyclones, which are like giant spinning storms that form over warm ocean water. The only difference between them is where they form. A cyclone is a tropical cyclone that forms in the Indian Ocean or the South Pacific Ocean near Australia. Meanwhile, a hurricane is a tropical cyclone that forms in the North Atlantic Ocean or the Northeastern Pacific Ocean. So basically it's the same thing, just different locations. But you might be wondering, why do they only form in certain places? Well, it's all about the temperature of the ocean water. Tropical cyclones need warm water to form because as the air rises and cools, the water vapor in it condenses, which forms clouds and also forms a kind of energy that makes the storm stronger. If the ocean water isn't warm enough, then the air won't rise and the whole process won't start. That's why these storms only form over warm ocean water near the equator where the water is nice and toasty. To be more specific, a tropical cyclone starts out as a tropical disturbance, which is basically a cluster of thunderstorms over warm ocean water. When the air in the disturbance rises and cools, the water vapor in it condenses, forming clouds and releasing energy. This energy causes even more vapor to get into the air, making more clouds and getting stronger until, bam, tropical cyclone. And if you're thinking, wait a minute, that sounds kind of familiar, you're right. It's the same process that makes rain. Only instead of a small area with light rain, we're talking about a giant swirling mess of awfulness. As the storm gets stronger, it starts to rotate because of something called the Coriolis effect. This happens because of the Earth's rotation. As the Earth spins, anything that's on the surface moves to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. So, as the air in the storm is rising and moving towards the center, it gets deflected to the right in the north and to the left in the south, which makes the storm spin. Now, let's talk about why these storms can be so dangerous. It's not just the wind that can cause damage, although those winds can be really strong, reaching speeds of over 150 miles per hour in some cases. It's also the storm surge that can be really deadly. A storm surge is when the winds push water towards the coast, causing massive waves and flooding. This can be especially dangerous in low-lying areas and coastal communities. And let's not forget about the rain. These storms can dump huge amounts of rain in a short amount of time, leading to flash floods and landslides. Here's an interesting fact. The heaviest rainfall ever recorded was during Hurricane Harvey in 2017. Some parts of Texas received more than 60 inches of rain. That's more than 5 feet of rain. So how do people stay safe during these storms? Well, the first step is to be prepared. That means having a plan in place before a storm hits. Knowing the evacuation routes and having a go bag packed with essentials like food, water, and medicine. When a storm is approaching, you should also pay attention to the news and follow the recommendations of local officials. Evacuate if you're told to do so, and don't try to ride out the storm if there's a risk of flooding or other damage. To learn more about these storms, you can visit our site. We have lots of great articles and resources there that can help you understand these storms better. You can also check out the National Hurricane Center website for up-to-date information on current storms. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about these storms, the better prepared you'll be if one ever hits your area.